Only About Children is one of Australia's leading early education and preschool providers. Oak's mission is to make sure that every child reaches their fullest potential.
In the past, I've been sitting at the doctor's surgery, and I've been looking at a little one, and a little one's been looking at me, and I think to myself, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking, who's this funny lady, or are you thinking, what's that chair do?
The Curious Kids program is where people with varying abilities facilitate intentional learning experiences.
Well, we know that early childhood are the formative years, and what happens in these years impacts on the children in later life. So by having the children participate in the Curious Kids project, that will have a positive benefit on their long-term outlook on people with disabilities and just inclusion in general.
I do think that the children, they look forward to Alana coming. They know she has a new skill, they're learning something new, and of course at this age group they're thirsty to learn new things and do new things, and they recognise that that is her skill and that is what she is going to teach.
If children are around people of differing abilities from a young age, they see that as being, that's normal. And that's everyday life.
We can read books, and we do read books about children with disabilities and all of those things, but it's not until we have someone that comes into the environment that's able to show the children true inclusion. So I guess that's been the key for us.
It's very, very important that, it comes from the actual person that's got the disability, because then the kids get more of an idea.
Can you tell me who is your friend? Tell me their name and why you believe they are your friend.
One of the children said that it looked really scary. So the wheelchairs and the equipment that sometimes people have to use to get through their day, which I felt it was so great to get that honesty out. So at that point we could move through as, why do you think it's scary? And one of the children sat in a chair and we pretended it was a wheelchair. And we said, when we look, do we see the wheelchair or do we see our friend? And they said, we see our friend. I do feel that by the Curious Kids program being included as part of our curriculum, it helps to really reinforce that message that everybody is the same and that they have that view as they go through life, that they treat others with respect.
It's always been one of my dreams to be an art lady at a child group centre that the kids can go home to mum and dad and say, look what we made today, mum. We made these awesome little things with, this cool lady in this chair that actually moves around, and, she taught us this and we got to do that with her, and yeah, that's always been one of my dreams, and for this to happen has just, won me over.